Yesterday, in the heart of Lithuania's capital, thousands of soldiers, dignitaries, and everyday citizens filled the streets to pay their respects to 4 American soldiers who tragically lost their lives during a training exercise in the country earlier this week. Among the crowd were individuals displaying small American flags sewn onto their sleeves beneath the flags of their own countries, symbolizing solidarity and honor. The ceremony, attended by the President of Lithuania, was a deeply emotional moment for the people of Lithuania, who have a profound sense of duty to their country. The President spoke of the deep emotional connection Lithuanians feel towards serving their nation, and it was evident as many of the citizens were moved to tears. The ceremony, though a tribute to American soldiers, was a powerful display of respect and grief shared by Lithuanians. An archbishop blessed the motorcade as it began its journey to the airport, where the process of returning the soldiers' remains to the United States would begin. In the US, when members of the armed forces die abroad, their remains are returned home through a solemn and respectful ceremony known as the Dignified Transfer. This ceremony, usually held at Dover Air Force Base, includes the draping of American flags over the coffins and is a significant and somber occasion, often attended by the President as a gesture of respect for those who gave their lives in service to the nation. However, in a contrast to the heartfelt tribute in Lithuania, the White House later announced that President Donald Trump would not be attending the dignified transfer of the fallen soldiers. Instead, he chose to spend the day in Florida, attending a golf tournament and a golf dinner. This decision drew attention, especially considering Lithuania's president had made it a point to personally see the soldiers off. In response to questions about the fallen soldiers in Lithuania, Trump's comments were brief and telling. When asked about the situation, he stated that he had not been briefed on the missing soldiers. His response, though short, seems consistent with his previous remarks on such matters, revealing a certain detachment from the gravity of the situation. This approach to the loss of American service members stands in stark contrast to the emotional and respectful tribute paid by Lithuania, raising questions about the president's level of engagement with such important moments. While we typically focus on covering the actions of political figures rather than their words, in this case, Trump's remarks, though brief, speak volumes about his stance. It's a moment that speaks not just through words, but through actions, or, in this case, a lack thereof.